What is going on, nerds? Today I'm playing Gengar VMAX with Liepard in a tournament. So this tournament is actually looking like it's going to be kind of small, but it's the Kitchen Showdown number 9. Played in multiple Kitchen Showdowns. Actually won the last one that happened with the Mew VMAX deck. And I thought since I won and the top 32 people are getting into the Invitational most likely, I should almost be guaranteed to make the Invitational. So I'm going to play a fun deck, Gengar. So how Gengar works, Gengar VMAX, actually let me bring up Gengar VMAX. Does 60 for each opponent's V and GX in play. For 2 dark or for 3 dark, it's 250 and can't attack next turn. It's 320 HP. Now what's nice about the big HP is you also play Liepard, which for 1 dark moves all damage counters from your bench Pokemon to your opponent's active. So you use a switch to get the Gengar VMAX out of the active, bring up Liepard, and move all the damage from your opponent's active, from your Gengar back to your opponent's active, which is really strong. I also play the other Liepard, which has the same ability as Kirlia, Refinement, although it's called Trade, just like Zoroark GX, which discards a card from your hand to draw 2 cards. So it's kind of an interesting deck. Tournament's going to start soon, but right before it starts, I'm going to post the YouTube link to this in the few servers, just to get it out there, you know. Definitely an interesting deck. Let's see how it does in this tournament. Let's see. Share your stream. And you know what? I'll ping the people on my server. By the way, I do have a Discord server. Join that if you would like. Link is in the description. Sorry, I have an alarm. It's done. There we go. I have an alarm to take my dog out, essentially, so I'll take her out after round 1. Let's see if the tournament has started. Because it's supposed to start at 7. Okay. Yes, it has. Alright, round 1 has begun. What am I fighting against? I'm not great at playing this deck, so we'll see. Greninja Union and Origin Form Palkia. That's a weird deck. I don't know if this is a good matchup or not, to be honest. It's definitely a unique matchup. 16 energy. This is kind of a crazy deck. Let's see how this goes. So I'll copy his username and I'll send him a request. Now how this works is he has to check into the tournament. Otherwise, he can't fight against me. Because he has to check in to say, yes, I'm fighting against you and stuff. But it looks like he's not checked in. I don't know if he'll check in. I assume he will, but sometimes opponents don't. So that if he doesn't check in, then I just get a free win, because essentially means that my opponent is a no-show. Just like in a regional, if your opponent takes too long to arrive to the match, then they get a game loss. It's the same here. So I don't know if my opponent will show up or not. If he doesn't, it's a free win, though. And then I can kind of check how many players there are and discuss the meta. It is a small tournament, so it's going to have a little bit of a unique meta, but that's okay. I'm definitely interested as to if this would be a good matchup for me or not. I'm not really sure. Alright, let's see if he shows up. It will take a second. In the meantime, I'm going to discuss his list. So, if you don't quite understand how this works, it makes sense. Kind of weird. So, Origin Form Palkia V-Star. Subspace Spell, 60 plus 21 for each opponent's bench Pokemon, which is a pretty powerful attack, and also Star Portal, which once per game, it's the V-Star power, attach up to 3 water energy from your discard pile to your water Pokemon any way you like. So this can power up, of course, Palkias. It can power up your Chi and Pals, which you discard any amount of water energy and do 60 for each one you discard. And a big thing is also it can do your Greninja V Unions, which is split into 4 parts. If you don't know how V Union works, you need all 4 parts in the discard, and then you bring it back from the discard, and you can attack with it. But the biggest part for this deck is Twister Shuriken, which for 2 water and colorless is 100 to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon, which is very powerful against a lot of decks, for sure. Because it can just wipe benches against a lot of stuff, which can be really harmful to a lot of important decks that are really reliant on having bench Pokemon. Now the tough thing is that any deck has Manaphy. This deck doesn't have a way to really deal with that because it's not playing Canceling Cologne, which turns off the abilities of Manaphy for a turn, which allows you to hit their bench. Which means if your opponent has Manaphy, you gotta boss it up early. Or you're not playing boss, you gotta cross switcher up the Manaphy and hope they don't get it back. Otherwise, your Greninja is not very useful, which is definitely scary. But personally, I'm playing a lot of lower HP things and not playing Manaphy. So it might actually be a tough matchup for me. Maybe it makes sense for me to play Manaphy, but I personally decided not to. Which is a risk, but I think it makes some sense. Anyway, looks like my opponent might not show up to this match, unless he shows up last minute, which has only happened once. I feel like it's kind of rude, and I don't think most people are going to be doing that. Most people are nice enough not to. So it's only happened once, and that was like late in a tournament, not early. So if that happens, I'd be surprised. And if this ends early, first thing I'll do is ask any viewers if they want to play with me. Second thing I'll do is create a poll of some kind. Probably I'm going to ask if Gengar VMAX is actually good. Now most people are probably going to say no, but that's okay. I love to see if anybody actually thinks it's good. That would be cool to see. So I'll keep this up here. See when my opponent gets the automatic loss. In the meantime, I'm going to go to the YouTube to set up making a poll. This is definitely a weird deck. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you can... Oh, yo! Why did I not see that on OBS? Why did it not show me that you saying hello to me? That's weird. OBS should say, I just went on YouTube, and it's like, yo. Hey, Kevin Kryptonite, I don't know why OBS is not showing that you chatted. That's really... Oh, now it is. That's so weird. Oh, okay. They need to get 4 of Union in the discard pile anyway. Yeah, it's going to be very hard for them to do that, because they don't have enough resources to do that. Well, I won because my opponent did not check in. Hey, would anybody in chat like to play against me? When this timer hits 24 on my side, which will be about 30 seconds earlier for me than you because of the delay, but anyway, when it hits 24, I'll play against a random person. Otherwise, let me know if you want to play against me and give me your live username, and I'll play against a viewer. In the meantime, I'm going to make a poll. So yeah, if anyone wants to play against me, let me know. Otherwise, I'll play against someone random with my deck to show it off. It's 1 AM. Okay. That's fine, Ricardo. Definitely good to get your sleep. That's definitely a smart thing. Yeah, thanks for the luck. Honestly, I feel like I've already made it to the final tournament of the season, so I'm not too worried about doing poorly. That's why I'm playing a kind of unique deck. But thank you so much. Get some good sleep. Definitely sleep is more important than watching me, I feel like. So good luck with your sleep. Probably, I'm sure, my Wednesday tournaments are a better time for you, considering they're much earlier. So, good night. Have fun. How do people join live tournaments? There are 4 on our site. Okay. So it's limitlesstcg.com. So just limitlesstcg.com. Go to tournaments. Go to online. And there's a bunch of online tournaments you can register for. So you would register for one. Then go to your dashboard, which is in the corner. You're going to have to log in to have a dashboard. And then I will tell you to submit a list. Gotcha. That's all right. Then I will tell you to submit a deck list, which you can put in. Now, once it starts, you should probably look up tutorials. You can play while we wait. Cool. Thank you, Kevin Kryptonite. What is your username on live? I might already have you added. I'm not sure. So let me know your username, Kevin Kryptonite. I guess screen name, technically. Of course. Now, Stolen Tamp, I would recommend you look up a tutorial on how to do it. Or go to the hashtag how to limitless. Or I guess that's not, I don't know what it's called, but there's a how to limitless thing on the site that also helps. So you're like Kevin Cridonite or something? Cridonite? On live you're saying? Anyway. Can you send me your full username so I can add you as a friend, or if I already have you added, go ahead and, anyway. Yeah. Just need your username so I can play a game against you. Alright, I need your username, or I'm JG Puffin myself, so you can add me that way and I can play against you. Oh, I don't think it's letting you send the username in chat, is it? Because YouTube doesn't allow that. Shoot. That's probably what it is. So don't just say my username is, literally just send the name of your username. That's probably what's going on. Because YouTube doesn't allow you to send messages with usernames. I see. Yeah, YouTube deletes messages talking about usernames and stuff. So probably just send your screen name as the entire message and nothing else, because otherwise YouTube will delete it. I see. That's probably what's happening. I'm sure you sent the username, but because it seems like you would have sent it, and it's just not working because YouTube is a jerk. Yeah, I'm also JG Puffin if you want to add me. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm sending stuff in the chat. Hopefully I can get to you, Kevin Kryptonite. Still don't see you, man. If I don't get... Okay. Oh, General. Okay, okay, thank you, thank you. I see you in on my Discord server. Nope, no slash. There we go, I sent the request. Sorry. YouTube is weird. I hate when YouTube gets rid of it. That's so weird. Thank you for letting me know in the Discord server. I just saw that ping. Alright, we should have time for a match. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart the game because live makes me do that. Be fun to try Gengar Altaria versus Garchomp Altaria. Yeah. So I'm not playing Altaria, I'm playing Liepard, which is essentially the exact same as Altaria, but it's dark type and does it for a single dark rather than two colorless. But it's a similar thing, Soul and Tamp. Alright. Yeah, I hate how okay, there we go. Where are you? I don't still see you. Alright. I'm waiting for you, Kevin Kryptonite. I still don't see you on live, but I know I have you added. I think I have you added. Yeah, we're friends. Okay. Just waiting for you to log on, I guess. Any second now. Live and YouTube are both a jerk in doing this. Perfect. Alright, good luck. How can you tell if it's a username? For live? I don't know how I can tell, to be honest. Because I could send mine. I don't know if you can see it when I send mine, but it's just weird. I don't know how I can tell. It like deletes messages though sometimes. I really am confused as how YouTube can tell. It's really annoying though. So I guess like some people send it and it works fine. But some people send it and it completely screws up. So I guess I might need you to be in my Discord server in the future if it won't send. Like, join my Discord server just because it's not sending. Which is annoying, but it might be necessary. Alright. This is a weird start, but whatever. Should work. Let's see what I'm fighting against. Whoa! Is this Solrock and Lunatone, maybe? I bet you it's Solrock and Lunatone. To be honest. Ugh, sorry, I had the hiccups. Yeah, I bet you this is Solrock and Lunatone. How did I know? Saw the Mewtwo V and I'm like, that's probably it. Alright. Pokestop, I actually want to use that myself, I think. Because I can discard a Dark Energy. For the Dark Patch. That's why, well, you're getting really set up. This is a weird matchup. The problem is Box of Disaster doesn't actually knock out your Lunatone. It gets so close, but not quite. Which is an issue, but it should be an okay matchup in general. Wow, you are set up. Jeez. That was fast. And what does Mewtwo Dark do? It's weak to Dark. That's good. Sun Energy. Nice setup turn 1. Wow. Kind of crazy. Alright. Wow. I was not expecting you to get that set up at all, but nice for you, I guess. Get a Gengar. Prizes aren't too bad, it looks like. So that's nice. A Pokestop. What? Those are awful discards. Wow. Okay. Tough. Earthen Vessel, away Ultra Ball, I guess. Get double Dark Energy. Wow, those discards were garbage. That's scary. Iono. Sucks that you can dig deeper into your deck, but it's necessary for me to use it. That's not terrible. Not ideal. I need a Super Rod in the Gengars, I think. This is crazy, man. End turn. Insane. At least Lunatone's weak to Dark. Okay. Ultra Ball. You're gonna get the V-Star up. That's also worrisome. I want a Dark Patch if I can, but it's not easy. Wow, you actually get the attack. Okay. Yikes. Research. Jeez, you're set up. And I am not set up. This is gonna be tough. I want to get a Morpeko down. That would help. So how many... This maxes out at 270. Okay. I guess that's good, because it's not too bad. It's still scary, but it could be worse, because 270 is like a safe number for me. Wow. You are way more set up than I expected you to be. What's annoying is I can't Dark Patch to the active, and I'm not playing Raihan. Okay. Very scary. Loses a single energy, and you can immediately get that back. So it's not like a problem for you. This is kind of crazy. Guess I got an Iono again, most likely. Am I gonna Pain Explosion here? Well, I can't because I don't have another Dark Energy. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Do I get an evolution here? Maybe. I think I still swim for the evolution, honestly. And hope you can't knock me out. It's pretty likely you can, but I don't know how likely, to be honest. Pure and Panic for 120. There we go. Scary, but looking a little bit better than it was. This is ridiculous. Alright. How many energy on him? He has 5, so he's doing 180. That's not enough. This is so weird. Nothing there. Okay, I should be okay for now. You should play Roaring Moon and Glowing Moltres with Gengar. The problem is those are both really hard to power up, and they're kind of redundant because they do very similar things in Gengar. It's not a terrible idea, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay! I'm good. I should be good. As long as Arven can get me... No, it's not in there. Okay, Liepard is going to have to be good here. Because what I was looking for was the ancient... The capsule, the booster energy capsule. Because the capsule would allow me to get what I needed. But I don't have the capsule, which means I need to find the energy off of Liepard. And if I don't, I could be in trouble. Evolve. Discard Path, I think. Please find me energy, Liepard. I beg of thee. Yes! Thank goodness. Okay, that's good. Switch. Dishonest swap. Move it all back. Whew! Thank goodness. Take 2 prizes. That was kind of interesting. Crazy deck. Filthy broken deck, right? It's not filthy broken, but it's not bad. It's working out for now. For now. It could definitely take a turn for the worse very soon, but I'm hoping it doesn't. The problem is the first attack does no damage if he doesn't have any Vs in play. And he's getting a bunch of energy on, which is scary. Because I don't have another Liepard available. Tulip. Interesting. Put the V down, please. Please. Yes, thank you. I wanted that to be down. That makes it a little bit easier on me, to be honest. Because I can knock out the Gengar more easily. Moonkinesis. That's a knockout. How many Purrloins are left? Hopefully I have a Purrloin left. I think I do. I'm pretty sure. Whoa. Yeah. Nest Ball. Purrloin. Maybe I should have Arven first to get like a rod or something. There are no rods, so that was fine. Dark Patch on the Purrloin. Arven. Could get an Ultra Ball. I think that makes sense. I can get another Gengar that way. I don't need as many Box of Disaster as I have. Oh, I probably should have used the Liepard first. That would have been a little bit smarter. Kind of messed up the sequencing there. Oh, the next round started. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I might, if my opponent checks in the next round, I might actually have to end this early. Because I gotta fight my opponent in the next round, sadly. It's like, I might have to end the game early, maybe. We'll see. Which I really apologize for. I don't want to, but I might have to. Alright. Boss, okay. I'm going to try and finish this match quickly if I can. I'm going to get energy in the discard. I can try to power up Slash, to be honest. I think that makes sense. VMAX swallow up for knockout. I should have win. We'll see. Alright. So, I really hope there's time, because the next match has technically started, and it's fine. I think as long as I don't go past the 5-minute mark in the next match, I should be fine, because I can check in immediately. I think I win. Theoretically. Okay. I apologize to my opponent in the next match, but we'll have plenty of time. It's a fast matchup, always. Maybe I should use Liepard to draw. I don't know. It's fine. I can just switch and then retreat back if I need to. Okay. Bring up this guy. And you knock me out. Okay, that's fine. And then I win. I feel bad for my next opponent because I had to speed up a little bit and finish this and this opponent. But it's fine. Game. Wow, that was kind of close. Cool. Kind of crazy. Alright. Now I can add the next opponent that match is started against. GG. It's kind of a crazy deck, right? I'm going to restart the game after accepting the friend request from that guy, my next opponent. I'm fighting Entei Valiant, by the way. Should let you know that. Which should, in theory, be a pretty darn good matchup. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Good luck to you, opponent. 320 is actually so much health. I know, right, Kevin Kryptonite? So moving all the damage back is kind of crazy. I'm wondering how many players are in this tournament. There are only 21 players in this tournament. That's kind of crazy. Which means there are 5 rounds and a top 8 cut. But it's barely a top 8 cut. This is smaller than I expected for sure. Maybe I'll make top 8 here. Kind of a weird start for me, but it's okay. Going first. He might get the turn 1 knockout on Purrloin, which is worrisome. But it's not too bad. I think Arven's more important than Iono, personally. Ultra Ball, Iono, Boss. For Gengar. I think Arven is more important. It's a weird choice. For sure. Tat. End turn. Not very well set up, but I can get set up more in a sec. Chorus. I expect him fully to get the turn 1 knockout, which is not good. Especially if he doesn't on the bench Purrloin. Maybe the Iono would have been more useful, to be honest. It depends on how lucky I got. They really should make friend requests better. This game is the only game that glitches at most basic functionality. That's definitely true, Darlo. It's really annoying sometimes. Like, the game should not glitch that easily on friend requests. It's really stupid. Switches to Entei. Okay. Interesting. Are you really that poorly set up that you need that? Switch, okay. Sure. Sounds good. Put on the bench Purrloin, obviously. All you need is one more switch to knock out that Purrloin, man. Hopefully you don't have it, but I highly doubt you don't. Yep, there's a knockout. Well, I bring up the Purrloin, I guess. Yeah, sure. Bye-bye, Purrloin. I saw that coming a mile away. Tough, but whatever. It's not that bad. And now he's gonna squawk, probably. And then hopefully I'll be okay. But it's tough now. Rope again? Jeez. Okay. This is weird, man. Very weird. I'm just very poorly set up. Please don't get the Entei attack. I highly doubt he doesn't, but it's definitely possible he misses the Entei attack. Wow, okay. Arven. Switch. Earthen Vessel. Alright, I can't get both. I need Seal Stone. Oh, Seal Stone is freaking prized. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to trust in the Liepard. Just trust Liepard works for me. Because Liepard does draw some cards. Earthen Vessel, Box. Box isn't really that useful in this matchup because my opponent's not really one-hitting me. Trade away Dark Energy. It is an attack, which I think is worth doing. So I put down another Purrloin is another interesting question. It's kind of risky, but I think it makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense, does it? Because he can knock it out and then I'm in trouble. This is weird. Do I even retreat to the Gengar? I think I still do. Because how many switching options is he down? He's down a lot of switching options. I think putting down the Purrloin is actually okay. This is weird, man. This is bad. Hopefully this works. Because I need the Liepard if he hits me. That's the problem. Which is why the Purrloin is so important. Heads, darn it. Hopefully he can't knock out the Purrloin. That could cause issues. He almost certainly can at this point, but it's very well possible he can't as well, so we'll see. Magma Basin, at least that damaged himself. Obviously he's hitting into the Purrloin. Hoping I can evolve it before he causes issues. I wish I could have put that Iron Valiant to sleep, because that would give him one less switching option. Okay, darn. He only needs one more switching option here. But he is down a lot of switching options if he does this, which is good. Rope. Bring up the Purrloin. Well, there's a knockout. And now I can't use the Liepard. This is a tough matchup in general, just because my Purrloins have so little HP. Generally, wow. He has everything. Was not expecting him to have that much, to be honest. Another Entei V, wow. Definitely got a lot. Okay. Let's see what happens. Liepard, I'm trusting you. Iono. Okay, that could be good. Just get the VMAX and simply knock out. That's not the VMAX. That's a problem. Pain Explosion doesn't do quite enough. Nest Ball hurts me because it puts stuff in range, and also it can just knock out stuff. Shoot. Got a Nest Ball for another Gengar, I think. At least get somewhat set up. Are there any Gengars in there? No. Ow. Liepard. Away. A Rod, I think. Nope. No Gengars. Shoot. Do I Pain Explosion or do I Dark Slumber? That's the weird choice. Neither are very good for me. I can't Pain Explosion without attaching the Single Strike Energy. Dark Slumber sounds right, actually. Does it? I think I'm going to Pain Explosion, actually. Yeah, I'm going to attach a Single Strike Energy, and no, I don't have enough energy for the backup Gengar if I do that. Dark Slumber. Hope he stays asleep and just gets kind of trapped. Okay. Now he's going to have to find a switching option. Seal Stone. Well, that gets him a switching option, but I feel like I want him to have to use it. If he uses it, that's actually good for me. Also, does he have any straight switches? Yeah, he does. He's out of ropes. Research. No, that sucks. Tough. This is just a bad situation all in all. I missed the VMAX, which was a huge issue. If I had found the VMAX, I might have had a chance. Does heal, that's also tough. Wow. He's really set up, man. Get energy. Now he knocks me out, and that's a huge problem. Probably lose now that he knocks me out, to be honest. Unless I get a really good setup soon, which doesn't look like it's happening. I definitely bricked this matchup, which happens sometimes with this deck. Would a Pain Explosion made sense? I don't know, but it would require me to attach a single strike energy, which would have lost me really important energy. But maybe it would have been correct, honestly. Okay, that's something. Gotta research first. Okay. I need a Dark Patch. Ultra Ball, Morpeko, Dark Energy. For a VMAX. Need a Dark Patch off the Liepard. Liepard, I think I actually get rid of Path. Not a Dark Patch. Shoot. That's annoying. I can Fear and Panic, but it's not quite enough. But I gotta Fear and Panic. I don't have the ability to use the other Liepard because all my Pawniards are gone. Barely missed it. I have so many Dark Patches left in the deck and I just didn't draw it. I do have a switch left. I could try to switch in my other Gengar or something. How much damage do you do? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. So he's 2-hitting me. I shouldn't have put down the Gengar V because that actually allowed him to 2-hit me. Although he could probably use Valiance anyway, but I still shouldn't have put it down. Because that actually helped him. It helped the numbers work out better for him. How many bosses is he playing? He's playing no boss, it looks like. Colress, wow. So it actually helped him be in range by me putting down Gengar V. So probably wasn't worth it. Might have been, though. He's really thinning. Like a lot. It's kind of crazy. He's still stoning. What is he getting? What does he need? Just wants to get an energy and then discard power up a bench and V or something? Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's what I suspected. I need to find the Iono. That might be able to give him me a chance if he can't find this energy, although he has so many, he probably will find it. Liepard. Wait, Liepard. That's terrible. I think I just lose. That's tough. Definitely bricked this game. If I had gotten set up faster, I might have had a chance. Didn't find my Dark Patches when I needed them. If he somehow doesn't win, I would be shocked. Literally all I need is to find just a Magma Basin. Yep, that's game. Wow. Darn. Okay. Well, I can actually still make top cut. Yeah, he even had the ping, so that was enough, even if I had everything. Yep. Okay. If I win my next two, I should be able to ID in the top cut. Maybe. I feel like it should guarantee. Alright. Cool. Not great matchup, but that's okay. 13 minutes till the next match. Let's kind of look at what people are playing. I'm kind of interested because it's such a small tournament. It probably has a lot of variety. Okay. So, most common deck is Charizard. There's 3 of them. Maybe I can fight against one of those because I think that's actually a pretty good matchup for me. What's interesting about these lists? People are always mixing the Charmanders. Everyone's playing one of these, which is really nice to do 40. So definitely people mixing it up. 2 of the people playing Minior, which is really good for the Snorlax Stall matchup. I still don't think it's worth it because there's not enough Snorlax Stall in the format right now. 2-0, nice Arctic. I need to actually update my record right now. I wasn't writing it down as I went. I'm 1-1. I'm not playing a very good deck, obviously. It's like good, but it's not as good as most other decks. But I'm pretty much guaranteed. Oh, you and Shane are playing. Awesome. At this point, I'm pretty much guaranteed to make the Invitational. So I'm like, let's play something fun. Plus, it's a small tournament, so I can still make top 8, which is nice. So yeah, Minior, kind of cool. Beat Snorlax Stall, but I wouldn't play it just because Snorlax Stall isn't that great. 2 of the people are playing the BRL version. Or maybe one person that has multiple BRL. That's probably what it is. But anyway. At least one person has BRL in their list, which is interesting for sure. Personally, I prefer the Pidgeot version to search out anything. But BRL can be useful under past the peak. So. There's reason to play BRL. Anything special? I see no one's playing the TM Evolution, which is the correct way to play the deck. TM Evolution is very overrated. It's not great. Justified Gloves is a very interesting inclusion. I feel like something like, what is it, Vengeful Punch or whatever it's called is better than Justified Gloves. Defiance Band is also better than Justified Gloves. Everyone's playing that though, it looks like, or at least 1 is the average. 2 Roaring Moon, that's more popular than I expected most of the time. I mean, I guess it's only 2, but still, most of the time it's a lower percentage of the meta overall. Definitely interesting, Roaring Moon, I mean, these don't look that special, these lists. I mean, it looks almost standardized here. 1.5 Boss, 1.5 Trekking Shoes, 0.5 Iono, 0.5 Palpad, 0.5 Bravery Charm. I mean, those are really the only things that are different. I guess someone's also playing 2 Squawkabilly, someone's playing 1. Which are both interesting decisions. I'm not really sure which is better. I don't know enough about Moon to know how many Squawkabillies are right to play. Anyway. Let's look at the other decks. What are they playing? So this person is playing Darkrai V... Oh! So this other is the Lost Box that recently did well. It has Iron Hands, which most people know what that does. Oh, it's not the same. It's got Darkrai V-Star as well. But this takes an extra prize and does 120. Darkrai V-Star does 30 plus 30 more for each Dark attached to all your Pokemon. Has a V-Star power that gets back 2 item cards, which can get back Mirage Gates and allow you to get more Dark Energy in play. Tropius hits Grass Weakness, and along with super effective Glasses, it 1-hits a Charizard EX, which is nice. Roaring Moon, 1-hit anything. Dark type, its weakness on Mew. Just like Darkrai V-Star's weakness on Mew. 1 Cramorant, 1 Raikou V. This is solid damage for Lightning Energy, Lightning Colorless. No Sableye, no energy for Radiant Greninja, which is similar to the one that did well. The difference between this and the one that did well at Stuttgart, made top 4, is that this one plays a Darkrai V-Star, where the other one played Galarian Moltres V. Personally, I prefer the Moltres, though. Let's see what the other is. Armarouge EX, which for some reason always gets listed as an other. I mean, this is a unique Armarouge, but if it has full HP, it takes 80 less from attacks, and for 2 colors, it does 40 plus 40 more for each fire on it. And it plays some other Pokemon as well. It plays Iron Hand somehow. It has Luminous Energy. How is it powering this stuff up? Mila attaches a fire energy from your discard and then draws cards, so you have 6 in hand. Honestly, Raihan's better. Even for fire right now. But it's like, how are you powering this stuff up? I'm a little bit confused. Oh, form Magma Basin. But even so, Magma Basin can't attach to your Iron Hand. So how are you powering that guy up? Does melee attach to non-fire? It does. Just attach fire energy. That's kind of weird. I'm assuming this list was just put together quickly because it seems like it doesn't do too much. Okay. Chien-Pao Excalibur. Let's look at these lists. Half people have Iron Bundle. Half the people have an Arctobax. Most people don't play Stage 1s recently. They just put a Rare Candy. But someone has an Arctobax, which is interesting. Half of them have Iron Hands. The other half have Greninja V Union, which is really interesting. I actually talked about that guy's list. It's very unique. Although it's going to be very hard with the list that he has to get the V Union in the discard. And it was considered a Chien-Pao deck, but it really was focused on Palkia because that one didn't have Excalibur, I'm pretty sure. It was just a Palkia deck, but for some reason it put with Chien-Pao Excalibur because it had 2 Chien-Paos. But it's actually more of a Palkia deck. So it's focused on Palkia and Greninja V Union more than Excalibur because there is no Excalibur in it. Anti-Iron Valiant. At least I don't think there was. Very solid deck. I think most people know about this. Attack with Entei. Put damage counters to Iron Valiant. These lists are very standardized. I mean, the difference is how many Seal Stones you have, how many TM Devolutions you have, and if you play has Swing Heavy Ball or Bravery Charm. Someone is playing 3 Entei, someone's playing 4, it looks like. I think 4 is nice, but you don't... I mean, 3 is probably fine. Someone's playing 5 Fire Energy, and someone's playing 4, it also looks like. I kind of like 5, but it's not needed. And, the Bravery Charm that someone's playing is a very interesting inclusion. I feel like it's better to have another TM evolution over the Bravery Charm. Very interesting. So I could swear my opponent said they had... I could swear my opponent had 4 Jet Energy in their deck, not 3. Cause I thought I looked at their list and it said they had 3. Or it said they were... Maybe 1 has 2. Oh yeah, 1 is 4 and 1 is 2, I think. That's probably what's going on. Yeah. 2 makes sense, but it feels a little bit low to me. Okay. 5 minutes till the next match, by the way. Although it might end early. Sometimes it does. With such a small tournament. This is the smallest online tournament I've ever played in, I'm pretty sure. Top 8 shouldn't be too hard. I mean, 3-2 has a good chance of making it, but also if I go 3-on-1, I should be good. So just win my next 2 and then ID, hopefully. There's some weird decks in here that can be tough, though. Let's see. What else in the metagame? Fusion Mew. Let's see this list. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is Arctic's list, right? Yeah. So he's got the Deoxys and the Meloetta. Kind of interesting. That's what you meant, Law. What's what you meant, Solon? I didn't even see you sending a message. Before that, are you talking about earlier with the Gengar Altaria thing? I don't know. Maybe YouTube deleted our message for some reason because it likes to do that sometimes. I don't know. Anyway. 4V, 3 VMAX, nice. I mean, this is a very nice list. About 1 Box of Disaster. I kind of like if you could fit 2, but it's not needed. 2-Path. I love 2-Path in these decks. It's very good to have 2-Path. That's the perfect way to do it. 1 is Swing Heavy Ball. Is that necessary? I guess it is when you're playing Fusion because you have some attackers. 1 Switch card and 2 Rope. That's a good amount of switching cards. I feel like in Fusion you want more ways to switch. So that's nice as well. Yeah, I could see yours. Oh, okay. One Choice Belt. Yeah, Choice Belt's good. I mean, this list looks really solid. 3 Vacuum, 3 Force Seal Stone is what most people play. I like if you can fit 4 Force Seal Stone into Fusion, but it's not necessary. I definitely like 4 Force Seal Stone, though, because it's a little bit more consistent. One Goldango. This is... Oh my gosh. Speaking of Altaria... Oh, this is a different Altaria. Once turn search your deck for Supporter. and put it on top of your deck. So you get a supporter every turn, and then you draw into it with a Gholdengo. I thought it would be the other Altaria that we were just talking about. Interesting. That's not what I was expecting. Huh. That Altaria. So it just searches for supporter and puts it on top. Technical Machine Evolution, I mean, the rest of the list looks pretty solid. I mean, Adamant, I don't actually see that much either. Discard 2 metal, search for 2 cards. This is a very unique Gholdengo list. Got the Adamant and the Altaria. Not what I normally expect, but I guess you can play a lot of one-off supporters with the Altaria, and Adamant can search out anything, which is nice. Although it does require you to discard energy, I can get it right back with searching out a superior energy retrieval. I actually really like Adamant in the deck. I haven't seen it much. Telegon Urshifu. Who's playing this? Oh, forgot Monra. I thought it said Grant Shen for a sec, which is a really good player. Teleon Urshifu. Yeah. I don't... Oh, 2 Technical Machine Evolution. Okay, for a second it looked normal, but this is interesting. Because Technical Machine Evolution is not played very often. In Teleon Urshifu, it evolves to your bench Pokemon. Most of the time they just play the de-evolution. The evolution, I don't see much, I feel like. Maybe I am misremembering, but I don't think I see it much. Other than that, it looks like a pretty standard list. And maybe I'm wrong about the Technical Machine Evolution. I haven't played with this in a while. Serena. I mean, I honestly think my deck is better than Serena. Because Serena is just so inconsistent. I mean, you got 2 Stage 2 lines in the Serena EX and Vanillux, and you got Swing Braviary. If you don't know what it does, has an attack. Put damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon until its remaining HP is 30. So you put damage counters. And then Vanillux has the ability that Pokemon has 40 HP or less, remaining can't attack, which goes along with that. So you hit something that can't attack, then a Swing Braviary puts 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's damaged Pokemon, which essentially completely knocks out all the stuff Serena just damaged. So it's kind of interesting. You also got Panic Mask, which does the same thing as Vanillux, but it's a tool that you attach to your active rather than a Pokemon, which is interesting. I mean, Serena's a pretty cool deck. Sadly, I don't think it's that great. Goodra Lost Box. I mean, this has always been pretty solid. Mew EX is an interesting inclusion. I haven't seen that, but that's because I haven't really seen Goodra Lost Box from 151 or later. That's probably why I haven't seen it. Next match should start any second now. Four metal, 3 jet, 3 water, 2 second. Jet is interesting. Okay, next match is started. What am I fighting against? I'm fighting against Miraidon. I think this is a pretty good matchup, actually. The problem is they're fast, so that means I have to get set up. It's an issue that they're so fast. But if I can get set up, or if sleep can slow them down enough, I should be good. And Iono late game can really hurt them. So this Miraidon matchup should be pretty good. Hopefully. Alright. Sent a request to my opponent and I'm restarting. Because you always have to restart on live just in case. Which is not ideal, but whatever. I'm glad he's accepted immediately. Good luck to you, my good sir. This will be fun. Server. Did they restart? He must not have seen my challenge, so he restarted. That sometimes happens in live, where they don't see your challenge and they have to restart. Which is fine. Okay. Hate when live makes you restart, but sometimes it does. He's playing Technical Machine De-Evolution, which is interesting and actually pretty good against me sometimes. So the worry here is Iron Hand's taking extra prizes. I can move damage back to him, which should mitigate the issues from that, but it's still slightly worrisome that I'll take extra prizes. Sent him another challenge. Let's hope live will let him accept it this time. Tails. Do I want to go first? Ooh. Yes, I do. I think it's worth it to go first. It allows me to get an early attack, but it allows me to get set up more. I could go second, but it's a little bit worrisome. I want to get like turn 1 path and stuff. Ooh, no. If he donks me, I could be in trouble. That is a bad hand. That's a really bad hand. I feel like this is going to be trouble. We're going to have to get him a ride-on up, which isn't that easy, but it's not that difficult either. Starts to squawk as well. Jeez. Arven, ugh. Touch single strike energy. Enter. Pray. Please don't get the attack, dude. He almost certainly has it, but we'll see. Shoot. No attack, please. Chances are pretty high he has win here. But they're also high enough, low enough that I'm not as worried as I could be. Okay, tandem unit, yep. Get set up and everything. Do all you want. Make me worry even more than I already am. Tough. So tough. I probably should have Earthen Vessel to defend, to be honest. That would have been smarter. Only hit 1, please. Or hit none. Okay. Please don't be a god squawk. Arven, no! Oh, he doesn't have any V's in play, so he can't get a Seal Stone at least. He can get a generator, though, which is scary. Squawk, please don't find him another generator, Squawk. Or don't hit double off generator, that would suck as well. Come on. No! I think he just wins. Dang it. If he finds a single lightning energy, he wins. Or a switch. Ah, so lucky. It was pretty unlikely for him to find that. That's game already. Maybe I should have gone second. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone second. Maybe that would have been better. At least get somewhat set up if I could. Because I could use the Arven and that could get me something. Darn, that was bad luck. Maybe I should have gone second. He says, want to play again for fun? Sure. I mean, maybe there's a chance I'll still make cut if I win my next 2. I mean, it's low, but it's possible. So yeah, he said play again for fun. Maybe I should have gone second in that matchup. Maybe it's better. It's kind of worrisome to do, but I think it makes more sense maybe. Let's see. If he decides to go second, maybe it's right. He's having trouble deciding, it looks like. I'm going first. Okay, maybe it is better for me to go second in this matchup. And if I had there, I wouldn't have gotten donked. So maybe it's just right to do that. Wow. That was tough. Really badly bricked. What is this hand? What the heck? Maybe I don't need the Box of Disasters. I don't know how useful they are. They're kind of useful. I mean, they are there for a reason. Terrible. I gotta get another Gengar down, I think. And then I also gotta get a Pawniard. which requires losing my hand. Or not Pawniard, Purrloin. I'll get that one. And turn tough. The chance of hitting double energy with such a big deck were relatively low, but of course it happened. But he still could have found a win off the Squawkabilly anyway. He does only play 2 Arven though, so the chance of him finding Arven were also relatively low. Hate losing double boss, but it was necessary. Rotom B, interesting. Very interesting inclusion in the deck. I wouldn't expect people to be playing Rotom B. Oh, I gotta update my record. It's possible I make cuts still, but if I lose another one, I can't, probably. Okay, draws up. Okay, I have a chance still. Don't want to have to discard the Dark Patch, but I gotta draw a card, so I gotta lose it. Terrible. Terrible. Well, hope that Rotom V didn't do too much for him. Probably did, though. Problem with this deck is how inconsistent it is. Maybe I don't need the Box of Disasters. It is very good against Gardevoir. But I mean, they're not even Gardevoirs in this tournament, I don't think. Or at least I can cut it down to 1. Maybe I don't need 2 Box of Disasters, considering I only use 2 Gengars in a game. And one of them likes to have the Forest Steel Stone attached, so I could cut 1 for more consistency, maybe. This is a really weird setup. Forest Steel Stone, okay. Beach Court. Double Turbo. Is he gonna get the hands attack? Wow, increase hands HP as well. Steel Stone. For a generator, I assume. Or I guess an Arven, maybe. Which will also just get a generator. Generator. Don't you dare hit double. I mean, even if you hit single, I'm in trouble. Wow, double. So lucky. No, he bossed my Liepard, I'm sure, and then I'm probably lost at this point. I can't believe he hit double energy off that generator. Again, just like last time. I mean, he's already down 5 energy, and he has a huge deck. Like, chances of that were really low. Well. Dark Slumber. Please be heads. Or, not heads. Tails, yeah. Sleepy time. Don't have a switching option, I beg of you. Double again? What is happening? No way! Dude. Hits double generator. And then gets the research and the switching option. Bro. What? How many double generators is he gonna get lately? Double again? How many energies? How does that even happen? Just don't have a switching option, man. Don't have it. How many switching options is he down? 2 ropes, 1 switch he's playing. He's down a rope and a switch. If he has another switching option, he's so lucky. Dynamotor. Wow. Oh, right. Beach court. I forgot about beach court. Oh my gosh. What in the world? I think I'm just lost now, right? Like, what is the chances of me winning? Wow. I beat Miraidon for my video pretty handily. But maybe it's a worse matchup than I thought. Oh, right. Thank you very much. I forgot about that. Wow. Okay, then. Wow. That's a pretty bad matchup. I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Next round has started. I know if my opponent will check in or not. We'll see. Charizard would show you a pretty good matchup in general. What are my opponent's win percentage? Right now I'm 14th. It's not a bad opponent's win percentage. 55.56 isn't terrible. But it's about to drop because I'm fighting in 03. Which is annoying, but that's okay. Alright. My opponent might not check in here, honestly. I'm going to go look at the poll because of that. Alright. So looking at the poll that's going on, 55% say Gengar VMAX is good. 45% say no. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. I thought a lot of people would say, most people would say it's not good. But, you know, maybe people do think it's good. I don't know. It's not bad, honestly. It's just inconsistent is the problem. But it's not terrible. It's pretty strong. It can be pretty powerful. Anyway, 1 minute 40 seconds left. Till my opponent doesn't show up. It's kind of weird my opponent doesn't show up, but whatever. At that point, my only 2 wins will be from people not showing up, which is definitely a strange thing, but... Now another person votes saying Gengar VMAX is good. Wow. It's relatively close, 58% to 42%, but honestly, I was expecting it to be overwhelmingly no. But, I mean, you're right. It is relatively solid. It's not like super meta, but it's pretty good. Alright. Looks like my opponent's not showing up. Does anybody in chat want to play me? I know Kevin Kryptonite has, but if Kevin Kryptonite or anybody else wants to, let me know and I'll play against you in chat. Anybody who wants to play me, just let me know. And I'll be able to play against you. By the time this clock reaches 25 on my screen, which is about 30 seconds earlier for you, I'll start a random match if nobody's mentioned they want to play against me. But if anyone wants to play against me, just let me know in chat. Say, I would like to play against you or something of the sort. Hopefully YouTube doesn't delete that. Alright. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. My opponent did not show up, so I get a free win, I guess. That's weird. That's very weird. If I win my next one, maybe there's a chance that I make top 8. Technically. It's weird. I'll still watch the timer once it hits 25. If no one said they want to play me, I'll play against someone random. Cue internal Jeopardy music. I probably won't hum it. I don't know if it's copyrighted, but no, internally I'm humming the Jeopardy theme as I wait. Looks like no one's stepping up. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play against someone random. Get y'all a match with the Gengar Liepard. Asu 1101. Tails. Alright. My opponent will go first. Sounds good. I'm going to start with the Fury Swipes Purrloin. It's generally a good one to start with, because it could do something if I'm stuck. I shouldn't have started with one thing, because Valiant could be my opponent. I know my opponent's going first or not. I don't remember. Actually, I think I was going first, so it doesn't matter, but oh, they're going first. Well, thankfully they're not a Valiant deck, but if they were an Iron Valiant deck, it would have been better to put down the other Purrloin as well. I've got to get used to that, because Iron Valiant in the format, I can KO immediately. Tandem unit. Cool. Iron Hands, I'm a reap. Generator fails. Yay. Attach to Iron Hands. Please pass. There we go. Thank you. Nest Ball for a Gengar. This is not an ideal situation, but it could be okay. Vessel. Get double dark. Also, it's nice getting the energy in the discard for Dark Patch. How many Gengars are gone? None prized. Okay. What do I Seal Stone for, if anything? I don't think I Seal Stone for anything, to be honest. I'm going to use it for support or next turn. Or a Dark Patch next turn, but I don't know if that's right. End turn. Beach Court. Okay. Don't you dare knock me out with your hands, man. That would be annoying. It's pretty likely he does. How many lightning energy in his discard? There are none in his discard. That's good. Okay. Find a lot of Miraidon today. It is pretty popular though, so I'm not surprised. Maybe a Raihan would be good in this deck, to be honest. I don't know. Generator. Please fail. And please don't hit 2. Of course it hits 2, because that's what always happens with my opponent's generators. Well, that's scary. Attached to Raikou, okay. Well, I'll take the 2 prizes, of course. That sucks. I need to find my evolution, but it looks like that might not happen anytime soon. Okay, Beach Court does reduce my retreat cost, so I can easily retreat the Purrloin at least. Attach. I gotta keep the Beach Court in play instead of putting out Path, because it's actually helpful for me. Do this. Use it. I think I'm gonna get an Iono. Dark Patch, please. Okay, they're not an evolution along with... Oh, there is an evolution. I have the Ultra Ball. Good. Ultra Ball. I think I can get rid of Morpeko and Box of Disaster. Morpeko is useful, but I don't necessarily need... I like Morpeko. I don't like losing Morpeko. I think it's better to lose Path over losing Morpeko, to be honest. Path, Box of Disaster. Because Morpeko is actually pretty darn useful. Just having a free retreater is really nice sometimes. $250. Knockout. Hopefully these prizes are nice. Okay. Arven Purrloin, that's not bad. Alright. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted. He's powering up his Iron Hands now. $180. Arven. Oh, there's an Ultra Ball there. Okay. I think I just switch and I go for the attack, to be honest. Could try. Oh, I get a tool and I can Ultra Ball that away to get another Gengar. Ultra Ball, Box, Purrloin. Get myself another Gengar. And really hope my prizes do me some good. Switch to Morpeko. Retreat Morpeko. VMAX Swallow Up for knockout. Take 2 prizes. That's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Could be much worse. Problem is he's already taken a good bit of prizes. If he gets Iron Hands up, he wins, doesn't he? Yeah, he wins. Cause Iron Hands doesn't knock me out with Ampy very much, does it? It's close, but not quite. Thought it did for a sec. If it had, I would have lost. But Ampy very much does not knock me out. It could still lead to problems, though. Dynamotor, is he gonna arm press? I'm assuming he's gonna arm press. XP share, I've not seen that before in these decks. That was unexpected. Boss, no! Actually, that might be fine. Is gonna amp you very much into that? I'm not actually too worried about him doing that. Sure, it takes 2 prizes, but is that really that great for him? Problem is I don't have a return KO with the Gengar. Bring up Purrloin. This is weird. Switch, okay. Arven get me a Dark Patch, that could be useful. Problem is he's taking so many prizes that my Gengar's in range of knockout, which is an issue. Arven. Guess I get Dark Patch, or I could get a way to get Liepard, although I can't actually use the Liepard if I do that because I don't have enough cards. I don't think I have this. If I had an energy on top, I can move the damage off the Gengar and have a chance. Although I could just amp you very much as well. Probably lose now. VMAX Swallow Up isn't quite enough damage, and I'm not playing Vacuum. Well, that was close at least. Been close to. Oh, there's not even any energy in my discard. I thought there was. Oh, and I messed that up. Oops. Well, he wins essentially. GG. That's tough. If only I was playing Vacuum. Boss, that wins too. Alright, GG. Very interesting. I'm going to take a little bit of, I guess, yeah, I'll take a little bit of break again. Considering it's a while to the next round, and I don't have too much to say about the meta at this point. Yeah, it's definitely true. My hand was really empty in Kevin Kryptonite. It was weird. It was like I couldn't find my Liepard, which makes my hand much emptier if I can't find my Liepard to draw cards. Which is tough. So, 10 minutes on the next round, although often it finishes faster. We'll see. Did I look at every deck in the standings? I don't know if I looked at all of them. Anyway, I'm going to look at what the top ones are after this. Alright, I actually started to stop the Goudreau, but I didn't look at everything. Let's look at them right on Fluffy. Got a Technical Machine De-Evolution, which is really the interesting thing. The rest of the list looks pretty standard. I guess 3 Beach Cord is more than a lot of people play, but it's not bad. 2 Rope, 1 Switch. I feel like if you have 2 Rope, you can play Switch card over Switch. Doesn't matter too much, though. 13 Lightning and 2 Double Turbo. Very interesting energy count. A lot of people play like 12 Lightning if they have 2 Double Turbo, or even 11. People normally don't play 13 and 2 Double Turbo. That's more than normal. But it does increase their chance of getting Hit Generator. Actually, I think the most interesting thing about this list, though, Rotom V. Instant charge, once per turn, draw 3 cards and end your turn. Very interesting thing you don't see much in a Rhydon. Let's look at this Meowscarada list. So Meowscarada, don't know what it does. Once per turn, you can discard a basic grass energy from your hand and put 3 damage counter on one opponent's bench Pokemon. Then for 2 colors, there's 100, or if your opponent's active is already damaged, it is 220. But 220 is actually 200 because of the double turbo energy, but still. Alright. Next match is starting up. Look at my opponent's 2-1-1, so there must have been a tie. Which is interesting. Sent a request to my opponent. Imagine if his opponent also doesn't show up. That would be kind of crazy, just having all my opponents not show up. I doubt it will happen, though. It's probably taking him a sec because the round started so much earlier than expected. It was like 10 minutes earlier. Yeah, there we go. He saw the round started. Alright, I'm fighting Inteleon Urshifu, which is a weird matchup, for sure. It's not awful, but it's definitely worrisome that he's peeking my bench because of all my lower HP things I have. Gotta go first or second in this matchup? I think I go first. This is definitely a weird one. I'm gonna send another request and then I'm gonna restart. I don't know if this is gonna match up or not, to be honest, but Gengar does a good bit of damage, so it shouldn't be terrible. Apparently accepted my request and restarting, which is awesome. Cool. This should be a pretty good matchup. Just gotta win it, essentially. And then I might be able to make cut. We'll see. Definitely there being a natural tie is nice for my record. I think he's still restarting. He might be playing on mobile, in which case it takes a long time to restart. Let me know if you hear audio in the background. My dog is a loud treat. Alright, this is a matchup that matters. If I win it, I might be able to make cut. Dog, you are really loudly eating that treat. My goodness. Hope that's not catching on the mic. Alright. Heads, I get to go first. Just gotta get really set up really fast. That is not really set up really fast at all. That's pretty trash. Pretty fast. Tough. Arven could be nice. Earthen Vessel away. Dark. Get double dark. I think I'm gonna Earthen Vessel away another dark, to be honest. Earthen Vessel away dark. I need to see if Forest Seal Stone is prized as well. And what Pokemon are prized? Ooh, looks like 2 Gengar V are prized. Forest Seal Stone is thankfully not prized. Okay. I think I attach ahead of time, considering don't have a Gengar to attach to. And then I end my turn. This should be fine. Alright, cool. Question is he focusing on the Urshifu or Teleon in this matchup? I'm not sure. Looks like he's focusing on the Urshifu. He's not playing any boss or rope. So I probably don't bring up the Gengar because of how many of them I have prized. Evolve. Use Arven for a Nest Ball. That will get me a Gengar and a Forest Seal Stone. Nest Ball for a Gengar. Create another Dark Energy, sure. Dark Patch. Dark Patch. Attach. I think I attached Force Seal Stone. He's playing Vacuum, he's not, so I can attach it safely. And you know what, I'm just going to simply end my turn. What's nice is he's not playing Boss or Rope. Play this out of Cup, better than me VMAX. No, I'm not going to play this out of Cup. Arctic. It's not better than me VMAX. It's like, fine. But it's fun. The thing is, if you didn't realize my 2 wins, I actually need to... no, wait, I did update. Okay, my 2 wins are both from no-shows. So it's like not actually showing that it's a good deck. And just showing that my opponent didn't show up. Maybe if the wins weren't from no-shows, I would think it's a better deck. But they were completely from no-shows. So it's like not really showing that it's a good deck just by winning. Urshifu has so much HP, it's kind of scary. Assuming it gets Italian. Okay, that's fine. Oh, actually, it's tough because it puts a Gengar in range of an Urshifu attack, which is scary. This is a weird matchup, man. I wish I didn't have any Gengar's prize, but I have 2 prize, which is bad. Real bad. Interesting, moving to Liepard, okay. If I can find a single strike energy and hit the Urshifu, I actually might be good. He's gonna get a Melanie, maybe? Is he playing Melanie? I think he is, right? Yeah, he's playing 2 Melanie. He might try to attack with Urshifu when while using a Melanie. I bet you that's what he does. In which case, I don't know if it made sense to move the damage over to Liepard. Actually, has he used Porter yet? I don't know if he has. Maybe he has already. TM Evo. Okay. Interesting. Evolution. Yeah, very interesting. So of course he can bring that into the active and attach a Rapid Strike energy to it and do a good bit of damage, which is scary. It makes me want to find a path. Evolve. Iono. I hate my prizing, man. It's really tough to have so many Gengars prized. This is tough. Trade. I think I'll get rid of the Box of Disaster. Yay, no path, which means he almost certainly knocked me out because I only have 320 HP. That's tough. Okay. Retreat. I think I have for 250, and then I'm going to try and power up another Gengar in a sec. I should have gotten down Morpeko, shouldn't I have? So I can have a free retreater, and then I can attack with the Gengar again. Do I Seal Stone for damage modifier so I can knock him out with Liepard? I think I do, actually. Seal Stone for the single strike energy, because I have an attached return. Then I do 270, and Liepard is in range and knocking him out. I think that's what I have to do. Hate my prizes, man. Hate them so much. Gmax swallow up for 270. Tough. Wow. Okay. Well, obviously he has a knockout, because I didn't find path to shut off Radiant Alakazam, which is really bad for me. Yeah, moves it to the active. Now it's in range of Urshifu, because it's weak to fighting instead of grass. Weak to grass, this wouldn't be as bad of a matchup. Nest Ball, okay. Medicham, tough. That could go after my Purrloin pretty bad. Hoping it doesn't hurt my Purrloin too much, but it might. Tower of Waters, yep. Saw that coming, of course. Please don't have an Inteleon. Snipe. Research. No! He's gonna get too many Inteleon snipes, and he might actually knock out my Purrloin, which might just lose in the game. Maybe I shouldn't have put down the Purrloin, actually. No, he just hits. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, I get to boss the other Urshifu now. Boss the other Urshifu. Attach. Trade away. Purrloin. Tough. I think I put out path and then I hit. Put out path. Hope I find the Gengar off the prizes. Please. Game. I trust you. I take 3 prizes. I have 2 Gengars in here. If I don't hit one, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, you win that way, duh. I should have gotten another Pokemon down, I guess, but it probably wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, I should have put the Purrloin down. Game. Alright, I'm not making cut, it looks like. I mean, what are the chances of me making cut with 2-3? Pretty much non-existent. Where was I placed before? Yeah, 11th, so I'm not making cut. It's not a very good deck, but that's okay. It's fun, and I already pretty much guaranteed the Invitational, so it's fine to play. Anyway, I enjoyed this. I hope you guys